Freefall speaks, I've actually got a couple of things on his behalf from his significant others. And they're actually a good introduction to him, and then maybe we'll let him speak afterwards. First one I'm going to go with is, first one's from Mom. I'm reading off the phone because all these things kind of came in this week, and I was hiking on my own myself. So, dear Chris, you have finished something you've been passionate about for years. Congratulations on your conquest. Now you've officially finished the PCT and the Triple Crown. Since you were a young boy, we have felt that you would be a success at whatever you choose to do, and once again you have proved it. We are very proud of you and rejoice in your accomplishment. Wish we had been there to applaud you in person, but you know we are there in spirit. Way to go, big guy. We're very proud of you. With much love, Mom and Dad. And then number two is coming from Luna. And maybe Chris, how many miles have you, just for context, how many miles have you hiked with Luna, and how do you know him?
We did the whole CDT together and a little bit of PCT.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is a good one, I think. Bear with me; it's a little long, and I'll try and keep my phone highlighted here. But Freefall is a natural leader, even though he never asked to be one, or maybe because he never asked to be one. He has an amazing ability to guide a group towards a goal without ever arguing for control. He's an amazing listener, and people seem to open up to him instantly. Though he can be quite the talker if you get him going. Freefall has a near photographic memory. I can't tell you how many times I would say to him, what was that valley? That one where all the elk were bugling, and we found that cool hunter's cabin half a mile off the trail, with the wood stove and the old iron pans. Evergreen Valley? I just made that name up, but it was an actual valley along the CDT. But I can't for the life of me remember where it was, not even what state it was in, or what the actual name was. Yet I can hear Freefall right now recalling the exact name and location, based off my only very sketchy details. I'm sure someday he will write a guidebook or natural history of one of the trails, and all from his memory. He is both shy and confident at the same time. He is sometimes shy with the new people, and he may take a while to really warm up to a conversation, and yet is so often in the center of everything, confidently leading large groups he has done at the PCT kickoff for years. Although he decided to leave his role as a pastor, Freefall has maintained a spiritual connection with the universe. He often contemplates the larger, deeper meaning of the hike and the natural beauty. His first memory of meeting me, somewhere early along the PCT, where was it, Freefall?
It was actually right before Scissors Crossing, about 5 miles before that.
He tells the story of lying there, looking up at the stars, taking in the sublime beauty. I mostly remember trying to find a flat place to lay out and worrying about the mosquitoes. Freefall has always impressed me as a solid, steady hiker. He is not nearly as fast as So Far, although if you ask Tooth Fairy, he does have sexier calves. But you can easily keep up, and would either be able to make the same miles or would get up at 4 a.m. the next day and catch up in the morning. He is also flawless in his devotion to the actual trail. I remember we had made it to New Mexico, and Freefall was the only one of our group of the 16 hikers who still had an unbroken path from Canada south. And when we had to abandon the San Juans due to snow, Freefall chose to walk the 20 miles along a stupid, boring road in the town, even though it was freezing and we were exhausted, and even though we had already had a ride lined up in order to maintain his unbroken path. I believe that he made it to Mexico without a gap of even a single foot. And even when we finished the CDT and the champagne came out and the 4 crowns were produced for the 4 Triple Crowners in our group of 16, Freefall was quick to point out that he wasn't really a triple crowner because he still had 30 plus something plus miles to finish on the PCT, which I'm sure he has finished right now. He is also devoted to the trail in the civic sense. He has done hours of trail maintenance, has volunteered at numerous trail events, has been part of the PCT kickoff organizers for nearly a decade, and has taken numerous opportunities at Trail Angel. Freefall is a good friend, and I'm glad that he's being recognized today. Congratulations, Freefall.
Lies, all of them. It's a dream come true to be here. You know,
in 2000 when I set out to do the AT, I never thought anything like this would ever happen. And this is great to be recognized by my peers, and I get a little verklempt when I think about this because some of the best friends I have are from the trail, and it's such a tight, wonderful community of people who are very down to earth and honest and genuine people, and it's such a contrast from, you know, the day-to-day life in the city and whatnot. And I love this group of people, and I love you all. And I would be amiss to say that one thing that's, I think, that I find probably the next challenge in my hiking career is trail work and trail maintenance, and a lot of people I run into, you know, and talk to, haven't been out to do trail work, and we've all received so much from this trail, so much, and I just hope that each and every one of you here can someday get out and give back a little bit, whether it's just getting together with the trail crew and doing some work on it, because, you know, it wouldn't be there if it wasn't for maintainers and people who've had the vision and foresight to put these 3 trails together, and more trails to come, and so I implore you, even if you don't like to get out there and swing something, if you don't want to get out there and use a shovel or use a pickaxe to, you know, bust up stuff or break rock, I mean, you can still cook or do something like that. So that's what I ask that all of you do, is get more involved with this. Don't take, but give back. Be good citizens to the trail. And I just want to say there's other ways. Just because, I mean, Kickoff has been such a great way to be involved, and Strider has been, you know, such a mentor for all this. And there's so many ways to be involved and to give back and to be a part of this community and build this culture, and so anyway, I just want to say thank you, everybody, and God bless.
Hold it. That.
Yes.
Are we good? All right.
All right. All right. Next up, let's see here. PCT 2003-2005, CDT 2009-2010, AT 2011. Just coming off the trail in maybe a week or so. Based on what I've seen tonight,